Guys, it's Mystery Aircraft Unboxing Productions here with another video, and as I said in my channel update, this is the next video that I was gonna upload. And so this is the video of me going to the Air New Zealand 75 years exhibition at Auckland, in the Auckland Museum. And there are some photos of me going to Wynyard Quarter. That's where they held the Air New Zealand nose thing. Yeah, this was around the 20th of January. It was 20-something of January, pretty sure. But I know it was past 20-something of 20th of January. It was past 20th of January. So let's get started. And once you enter the museum, right in front of you, you see the exhibition, and first thing you would obviously see was the Air New Zealand 787-9 model, which was hanging from the ceiling. And here's a better view of it. And also, like where I was standing to take the photo, like on the right of me, they had this model. They had this plastic model sail thing, and they had the Fokker Friendship, as you see over here, Douglas DC-8-52 flying boat, so Boeing 747-400, 787-9, 757-200. They had the A320, 777-200 and 777-300. I didn't buy any of them because I wanted to buy the the flying boat Solent. I actually wanted to buy like the Douglas DCA. I wanted to buy every Air New Zealand plane in the retro scheme. Yeah, but I didn't. But then at the end, my dad said no, so I couldn't. So let's go to the next photo. And this is what the other stuff, what else they were selling. They were selling these bags. I was thinking of buying the retro bag, this one I think, or this one, but then I didn't buy it at the end because it was too expensive. There's a blurry picture because I was in a hurry then. I only had I don't know how much time I had, but yeah. I was gonna buy that t-shirt too, this one. It was a Air New Zealand 75 years t-shirt, but it's too expensive. Every antique and stuff was everything that they were selling there was expensive, a bit expensive, but overpriced, so I didn't buy it. They had this bag. So this was the bag I found. This was the bag I was gonna get, but then I didn't get it. It was too expensive. These two bags I was thinking about this bag and this bag, but then I went with this bag, but then nah. And my dad said no, so yeah. So then I said, yeah, they had this board which said like Air New Zealand was, because it was turning at that time, and I took the photo. So it says Air New Zealand was the very first airline to serve freshly brewed tea on board. And here's the other side. And here's the actual thing, like Air New Zealand was the very first airline to serve freshly brewed tea on board. And it said 15 years. I think it's meant to be saying 75 years, but oh no, 15Y5 NZ459. I think that was a flight. Maybe that was the first flight that served freshly brewed tea. I think NZ459. I don't know. But yeah. And then we move on inside. So if we go back, this is where their first thing is. This is where the entry is, and then this is where they make the. This is where all the photos are. Sorry guys if you guys can't understand what I'm trying to say, but and also guys, if you hear anything in the background, sorry for that, because I'm in my house again. Yeah, but they had some photos. So I took some photos. There was this guy saying some stuff here. Photos. This is the present woman's uniform for in New Zealand. Present men's uniform, I think. The one before that. Sorry guys, I can't name which year it came from with stuff, but the one before that, they're actually pretty nice if you look at them. Like, they look pretty professional. The one before that one doesn't, but yeah. And then the one before that, and the one before that. Sorry guys if you guys are getting annoyed. The one before that, but it's like whatever photo I go past, it's gonna be the one that they used before this one. Like, so if I go to this photo here, it's gonna be the one used before this one. Yeah, so if you guys understand, I'm just gonna go through the photos and then you guys can. Yeah. This one, and there are some more photos across there. So then there's another lady saying something, and that was the one before the other one. Before that, some more photos. The one before the other one that I showed you. Sorry guys. And that one, and their very first one, in New Zealand's very first one, which was used by Teal and NAC. And did some photos, heaps of photos. Sorry guys, they're blurry. Some of them are like blurry. And then they had this room like straight after all the photos and stuff. They had this room where you can put your note where you fly to. Yeah. I didn't put a note. I was in a hurry, that's why. Yeah. Pictures, and then they had this huge ass TV screen which showed like the earliest moving image of flight in New Zealand. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I watched some of that and it's pretty cool. This was the flying boat Solent. This was the logbook, the first flight, and this is the first pilot for Teal. I couldn't get a proper picture of that, so here. Here, yeah. Teal's first pilot. If you guys want to read this, you guys can pause it and read it. But yeah, his name was Captain John Burgess, aircraft in New Zealand Ltd. Archive. The first flight was ZK AMA Aotearoa, carried 9 passengers and 41,000 pieces of mail. Took 9.5 hours to just go from here to Aussie, I think. I don't know. And here, there's the first flight signature, and yeah. And his NAC, the NAC, the flying boat, some other stuff that they had. They had this connecting the nation pilot certificate and license, pilot's kit bag they had. If you can read it, you can pause it, and yeah. First pilot, this was the pilot's first hat that they wore, and that was their badge and stuff. Get over fast, see a bit of fast. And the same thing as the other photo, yeah. Teal and then over here you have I forgot what it's called. But they have, I think it's an engine or something. No, it's not an engine. It's some part of the plane, but I forgot. Propeller. This is the propeller. This is part of the first ever propeller. I think it was part of the first crash that Teal had, Teal had. There was a man in the exhibition who was showing all the old Yeah, so that's a part of what they used. And yeah, here's like one of the other old things. One of the treaties. Oh, I don't know what it's called. Why did I say treaties? I don't even know what it was called. That's what one of the first pilots used. Badges. Yeah, badges. This was inside the teal, the menu. Fly to Australia. Some more stuff. Auto to code. Ordering menu. Solent. Just gonna run through these photos here, and then you guys can pause if you want it. This is the passenger ticket for Tasmanian Power Airways Limited. So, traveller certificate. So guys, if you want to ask me some questions, you can ask me in the comments. I'll try my best to answer them. And yeah, some more photos. In New Zealand 777-300 Hobbit livery model. The South Pacific Connection book. Two Maori things. This is a enduring icon. This is what they gave the Cor-Lego and it's the cup that they used. Some more photos. And here's inside the flying boat, the Solent. Yeah. So inside the flying boat, they had this little display of what the flying boat looked like, and yeah, it looked pretty cool. This is where they put all the luggage. This is where the captain's door was, and here's where people sat. Turn your lights on, lights off, switches. Yeah, the short S.45 Solent Mark 5. Years 1940 to 1960. Routes was Australia and Pacific Islands. Capacity was 45 passengers. Power source was 4 Bristol Hercules air-cooled 14-cylinder Preston engines. I think speed is something to do with speed is 372 kilometers per hour. I'm not sure. Don't listen to me. Range is 2,000 kilometers. Some more photos. Heaps of photos here. Cigarette pack. 30 years. So 30 years counting. Is the Douglas DC-8, and if you see in the back here, that's where I got no photos. Unfortunately, I didn't get to take photos. I forgot to do that. Yeah, and I remembered when I was on the car back home. Yeah, but it was pretty cool in there too. Yeah, this was inside the DC-8, but then I didn't take a good photo inside. Plates, cups, everything. And this is a passenger counter, I think. And here's the door, pilots, there were games. So, daily 747 flights to America. This was their thing for New Zealand. And their bags. And this is where you could write down what you want in the future. At the New Zealand, some people write down free upgrade to first class. They don't even have first class. I don't know why they wrote that. Pizza, seats facing each other, and free Wi-Fi and yummy food, pancakes, in-seat toilets. I think what they mean is when you're sitting down you have a toilet there. It's disgusting, I think, but it's their opinion. I'm not gonna judge too much. More NZ wines, space flight. That's a good idea. Space flight. Pilot handout lollies. So much time travel. Plane that fly. Well, two-story airplane, A380. Yeah. I wrote down fly to India, direct flights to India. 747. Stamps. Some more stuff. Antarctic flight, and they used to do that. I wish they brought that back. I wanna go on one of them. This is the for the Antarctica flight, NZ902, I think. NZ902 crash, that plane that crashed in Antarctica. It's black boxes. Pink bag. It's the ball that they used in the safety video, and it's the creature that they used in the safety video. What they give you food, what they give the food in now. Model of the premium economy. Teddy bear. Picture. Dreamliner. 777-300 Hobbit livery. Christchurch, love Christchurch. Photos, more photos. Engine of the A320, I think. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. This is the engine. It's like one of the huge engines. I saw it and it was pretty cool. Nice. It looks beautiful. And then you had earphones to listen through how a thing lands. 787-9. Yeah. And then you got some economy seats to try, like sit on. You can sit on there. And then here you had you had to put on these goggles. Those new things that they use in the Samsung. You know those Gear VRs. Yeah, this 360 view glasses, and that's what future flying with Air New Zealand's gonna be like. That's what Air New Zealand predicts. And yeah, that's what we did. I couldn't take any photos inside, so I had to take them before I was in. And then here we are at Wynyard Quarter, and we took some pics of 75 years Air New Zealand. It was a 737-300 nose, and great photos. Here's the door, pose with the nose, Boeing 737 fact sheet. I just took this photo here just to make it look a bit interesting. It looks very realistic if you actually look at it. Tell me what you guys think in the comments below. Does it look realistic or not? And yeah, load limit and stuff. The door. BRT, dim off, area light and work light, water heater, galley. Yes, this whole thing's a galley. You got the sunscreen and stuff. And then, yeah, more of the galley. And ZKNGK, the registration of this. And you got some information inside. And you got the photo of this, of the interior of the plane. This is the captain's side, middle, top, full view. I like this photo, very nice. Captain's side, co-pilot side or first officer. And here's the hat. Door. So guys, thanks for watching now. If you guys have anything for me to improve on, please put it down in the comments below. Please make sure to click on that like button, comment, and don't forget to subscribe. If if you tell me what type of videos you guys want from me, I'll go spotting soon. If any of you spotters are free who live in Auckland, if any of you spotters are free from next week or this Friday, please tell me. I'll come along and join you guys for some great spotting. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. If I've missed out on anything, I'll put in the comment. I'll put in the description below. I'll put everything else in the description below. Hopefully you guys enjoy. Thanks for watching, and thank you.